Maybe I'm weak, but it took half a year to get over you, over you. Or maybe I'm good at pretending that I moved on. I know that we got a lot of the same friends, and soon enough there come a weekend when we just not bring it up. Yeah, maybe I'm weak, but it's taking too long to get over you. I'm not ready to need you again, unless this time we're holding on. The truth is I don't know how to forget. So when I saw you coming, I knew I'd be swept right back up, and I didn't care. Been hiding from the truth, but it got me nowhere. 'Cause I'm not ready to meet you again, but I need you again. I'll be swept right back up, and I didn't care. Been hiding from the truth, but it got me nowhere. 'Cause I'm not ready to meet you again. Funny how something can hurt you so bad, but you fall right back. Happens just like that. And I'm not quite convinced that it won't end the same this time. Tell me, can people really get a fresh start? Should I be more careful with my heart? I'm treading carefully. Crazy how something can scar you so deep, but you fall right back. I'm not ready to need you again, unless this time we're holding on. The truth is I don't know how to forget. So when I saw you coming, I knew I'd be swept right back up, and I didn't care. Been hiding from the truth, but it got me nowhere. 'Cause I'm not ready to meet you again, but I need you again.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day today. Boys, we got ourselves more WoW. Hopefully more 11.2 stuff today. If the realms do come up, they are down right now. They might be down all day and then until tomorrow. So that might just be the case of what we're dealing with. Or maybe they'll be up tomorrow. Maybe they'll be up Thursday. When was the schedule for dungeon and raid testing? Is that on Thursday? In the past, it's always been on like a Thursday, if not a Wednesday, or a weekend. I don't really. Oh, actually, wasn't it on Shadowlands or like Dragonflight that would do like Thursday, Friday testing, and then weekend Mythic Plus testing? That would just be super unfortunate. They're down since Ecodome was supposed to be an M+ today. They've been down since Ecodome. Wait, today was supposed to be M+ testing? Wait, that means it'll probably come up later today. Hold on a second. They're probably down for a second and it'll just come back up. Give it a bit. Give it a second. Maybe. How y'all doing though? Hope everybody's having a good one though. Let me get the music back up and running here, boys. And I'm still catching up on everything that's happening today, man. I'm just still catching up on everything. They'll be down for 2 hours. But the dungeon testing was meant to be for today, right? Because I have no idea. I have zero idea. I need someone to tell me. I'm not keeping up with it. Where is it? Wowhead. Bro. You got all these pinned posts. Not a single one of them is useful. Oh, the bell got tuned. Who cares? Oh, midnight announcement. Okay, we've seen it. Ecodome could be difficult. Who cares? It's just on PTR. Like, they're probably gonna change it a bunch. Just storylines are visible. Thank you so much for putting so many important articles on here, man. I appreciate you guys at Wowhead. Could you put down, like, raid testing? Because everybody's, like, that's on PTR is probably wondering, when the hell am I doing raid testing? There's that animation, yeah, but that's cool. But, like, who cares? What about the raid test? Unlock an auction house inside of Liberation, undermine Galatia? Whatever, dude. Yeah, let me double check. Dude, this is where, like, I feel like you should be allowed to pin your own, like, hey, I need to remember this article. Let them, like, customize what you want to pin. I unpin all the useless articles and just put all the good ones in. Just so I can see them. Honestly. Alright, where the hell is it? Midsummer, Dull Stories, Lore Walking, like... Lore Walking, 2 articles on Lore Walking. Thank you, I appreciate it. Embrace the heat during Midsummer Festival. Who cares? Completion rates, permanent soul force, augment ruin, encounter journal, Metaforge Omega ahead of the curb mount, Metaforge Omega raid renowned track, Koresh screen rant article, Ghost of Koresh well played ethereal design, another article, another interview. Where's the raid schedule? Is it on? Massive model for Dementia. All right, I'm going to World of Warcraft. I'm literally going to go to the forums at this point. They should have something there, right? In general, did you link it? Oh, patch 11.2 schedule testing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, what the hell was that? That should have been the first thing pinned. Okay, so testing is going to be, what the hell? Use a full screen, hold, escape. That was weird. Thursday 26th. That's in 2 days. 3 or 4 pages deep. Bruh. This is the stuff they need to have pinned for, like, permanently while the PTR is going on, while Red testing. That would have been amazing. But whatever, man. Whatever, man. We're grateful for Wowhead. Wow. Woo. Wow. Wowhead. Say wow for Wowhead. Wow. Whatever, man. Alright, so we got Sentinel at 5 EDT. Okay, that's Blizzard's putting it. They really need to start adding, like, PM, AM for, like, NA times, man. That's, like, what, 3 my time? 15 EDT. That's 3 my time? So they gotta fight at 3, 4, and 5. So I guess on Thursday we're streaming. Maybe we won't stream tomorrow and have a day off tomorrow, and we'll come back Thursday and stream the raid. Friday there's going to be streaming apparently during our duels. Great. Awesome. That sucks up. But the normal raiding apparently starts Friday. Oh, maybe I could do some raid testing on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's awesome, actually. Okay, yeah, they got a bunch of bosses on, what's this, Heroic. Forge Weaver, Auraz, Soul Hunters. The Soul Hunters fight? I kind of want to see the Soul Hunters fight. Bro. Should we reschedule our Friday duels to, like, Saturday and just do a bunch of them and then Friday do raid testing? Like, at this point. Like, maybe, right? Because I kind of want to see this whole Soul Hunters fight, man. They're testing all the bosses, it looks like. Look at that. Flexes, Loom, Soulbinder. Then until we got Forge Weaver, Soul Hunters, Fractalus, Nexus King, Salhadar. everything but the final boss. And then Thursday they got 10th more mythic testing. Base 2 weeks of testing? That it? When is this starting? 24th. Wait, today 3 p.m. So this should have started already. Huh. Okay, so so week 1 is Ecodome. Only Ecodome? Okay, that'll be interesting. And then week 2 we're within dungeons, Priory, Operation, Floodgate, Dawnbreaker, Kara. Week 3 Legacy dungeons. That is what, for an entire week? Right? Is this going to be out for entire weeks? Wow, we actually have a lot of stuff to test. War Within Dungeons and Ecodome, Legacy Dungeons and Ecodome, all War Within Dungeons for week 6. Okay, well, they have a proper schedule for this. So this only gives us 2 weeks worth of testing, however. Right, look, Thursday, Friday, and that's it. And they'll probably announce more. But I kind of like how there's normal raid testing. I want to be part of that. I want to see if we can get a guild group together with at least some people and do like a full run. So we can at least see some of the fights. There's a much hard mode in there, by the way. Wait, what? Really? What do you mean? I see Taz of Ash. What are you talking about? I don't see Taz of Ash anywhere besides here. Hard mode will be testable bottom week 2. For within dungeons, Priory, Operations, Floodgate. Huh? Week 3, Legacy Dungeons. Taz of Ash, Salia. I'm not saying anything about hard mode. What are you talking about? I see that Taz of Ash is being tested. I don't see hard mode Taz of Ash. Does that even need testing? Is that just part of Mythic 0? Can you just talk to a guy at the beginning and just like flip the switch for hard mode? I don't even remember what hard mode of Taz of Ash was. I just remember getting the mount from it. I don't actually remember the actual like what was different. Taz of Ash hard mode below halls. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I am blind. Taz of Ash hard mode. You are correct. I am blind as a bat. You can tell just some kind of a day I'm having today, dude. I am behind on everything today. It is wild. All right, well, we got some awesome content if the servers do come up. I guess the first thing we should do is we should see if PTR is available. Let's hop on there for a second, hang around, chat with everybody. Also, did you see that apparently 20th of August they're going to be doing a big reveal for midnight? That's cool. That's awesome. WoW needs an update apparently, and then we'll hop on PTR. Or okay, it's encountered internal error. That's cool, Blizzard. That's fine. I'll sit here and wait. Wasn't hard mode just a have a neck from clearing normal? Yes. So the reward for it was you had to get a necklace, like a blue variation of necklace, to be like this fake cartel necklace that lets you like disguise yourself as a broker. And then that would change the first boss encounter and some of the other boss encounters. Not all of them, but most of them. It would be just a little harder. But like, it'll be like one extra mechanic or something hits a little, it has a different mechanic for it or something. I'm not sure. Players can reduce allied spell visuals via options and tend to, wait a second, hold on a second. That's a big announcement right there. We'll take a look at that in a second once the game updates. WoW? Okay, well now WoW is updating. It took it a second. I was letting it update automatically, but apparently it wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, but that quest line, it was like you had to basically do normal Taz of Ash, pick up that neck, and then you had to run out and do like a proper another run of Taz of Ash. I think it had to be all like over 2 weeks initially on Mythic, or one person could start it and start it on Mythic 0, but then everybody would get the full credit for all the other bosses because you had to clear at least first boss of Taz of Ash. But then you were locked to a Mythic 0 version of Taz of Ash, not the hard mode for the better loot. But you can basically enable it for your homies, from what I remember. I don't really remember. Next, Xbox presents of something good to have Diablo X-Pac 2. Big year for Blizz. Diablo X-Pac. Look, I haven't played Diablo since that one time I played. I've not kept up with Diablo at all. So while for you it's exciting, I don't have that attachment at the moment. Hopefully it's good, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully Hopefully it's good, because like when I played for that one season, everybody were playing and that everybody seemed to have fun. I remember season 1, people were disappointed because they nerfed a bunch of stuff. Season 2, you told me was better. Then I joined for a season that people were having fun with, and then apparently later seasons it got bad again, and it's like been up and down. I have no idea. I'm the only one excited because maybe Paladin. They're probably gonna do Paladin, but I kind of liked how they did like a whole new class that they've never done before, and like it was kind of like at least interesting. What is it called? The Spirit, whatever the hell. Are we testing more Rogue this time? I mean, it sounds like Rogue's got a lot of new stuff. Unless we get a new update this week, then I'll be okay with it. You know what I mean? Like with Rogue, it's just like, there's no point of really testing Rogue when there's nothing really new, unless I just want to like play around with it. But yeah, Rogue is just, I mean, we got new tier sets, but like so did every other class, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't really know if it's just worth my time or your time, boys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being flat out honest. I just don't know if you guys would care. Rogue is not the most played class. Not everybody plays it. And I love it. But like, I don't know, man. Maybe. I do want a killing spree. I think that'll be really fun. Alrighty, so they got this announcement. Players can reduce allied spell visuals via options. How it works: spell density system can only alter spell visuals integrated by other players in your party or raid. It can either skip a visual entirely or cause it to be rendered in a less visible way, more transparent, smaller, or entirely different visual. There are situations in which spell system will never alter visuals. You and your allies' pet and visibility will always be displayed at full intensity, regardless of spell density. So you should be able to see allies or pets. Okay, NPC spells and abilities will always be displayed at full intensity. I guess NPCs like the bosses you fight, or maybe like, okay. Enemy player spells and abilities will always be displayed at full intensity, but subject to change future iterations. Oh, NPC spells, enemy player spells? Okay, PvP. Correctness for PvP. In this week's PTR build, there are now 3 density options. Everything, reduce, and essential. Everything, as the name suggests, causes all visuals to be rendered full intensity. Reduce and essential activate different levels of spell intensity. Reduce is tuned for what we consider to be the ideal for dungeons or raid content. Essential is for players who need the most reductions possible while still retaining WoW iconic combat look and feel. I do think it's good for them to reduce like some of the spell intensity from raids and dungeons, because sometimes like if you look some of the footage of me on Muggsy or One Arm Bandit, I feel like there's all these different spell effects flying up on melee. You can't tell what the hell you are. And like when the boss throws out the coin, making a blue line in the ground, sometimes I can't tell where the line is, so I basically have to guess. So I'm actually okay with them adding this. Like, I want for players, if they want to see all these spells and effects, I think you should be able to see all of them. Oh, they got new notes! New notes! New notes, boys! Oh my god, look at that! We got new notes! Hold on, let me see if PTR runs are up. I wanted to hop on and do some live stuff. Alright, I'll let you update. Why are you updating? No! Bad! I like Overwatch, I've been having fun with it, but bad! No! Dude, I had Diablo tried to update like a patch for like ages. I'm just like, I kept it at 0 this entire time. It's still trying to. Them dance spells, yeah, add that. That density. Give me that density. They buffed some healers, lol. Oh, did they? So let's just go through this one by one. Exterminate second sight have been increased by 20%. I feel like when they made it so Exterminate no longer can reapply the thing, they're gonna see more Deathbringer buffs. But I'm actually okay with them making this change. Riders, Monster Menace updated. Increase damage of Obliterate and more last seconds longer. That's interesting. That's actually kind of cool. Frost the Shadow Stroll based shit of ice. Oh, I like that. I like how they do Frost Scythe like chains in there. No, wow, oops, my bad. All good. Oh, you mean the roll rush above some stuff? Oh, I don't really care. I'm not that deep into the game to like know the meta. As long as Soldier is like a point and click adventure, then I'm okay with that. I just want to play Stadium. That's all I care about. That's all I've been having fun with, is just Stadium back to back. Sundan, Metaforge Omega 2 set bonus. An issue. Okay, so just fix some stuff. Frost, we appreciate continued engagement and feedback of Frost Death Knight. This week focused on refining Frost Scythe interactions with the hero talent trees, improving resource economy, and tuning damage output. We've also seen several gameplay adjustments and basic community feedback. Cryogenic Chamber has been updated. Howling Blast consumes Rhyme. 50% of the damage it deals is stored in next caster Remorseless Winter. Oh! So you no longer get the whole replacement of Remorseless Winter where you pillar. Okay, so now you can just have Howling Blast buff Remorseless. I'm okay with that. Frozen Domination. Or Dominion. Pillar of Frost, cast Remorseless Winter. The last 4 seconds longer. Each enemy hit with Remorseless increases your mastery. Ooh! That replaces Remorseless? Ooh! Okay. So there's a different spells now that replace it. I'm okay with that being cast during the thing. Mastery buff is also kind of nice, actually. Yo, I kind of like that. That's a big combo. Frost Reaper updated. Obliterate deals 10% damage. Has a chance to tether souls to the target nearby enemies. Frost Strike severs the tether, dealing Shadow Frost. Frost Strike severs it? Not Frost Scythe? Interesting. I guess it was a little bit too much of resources you'd have to commit. All damage increased by 10%. Glitch Advance applies Razorized Baseline. Ooh. Damage increased by 25%. All runic powers cost 35. I'm okay with that. It was feeling like I wasn't able to Frost Strike as often. Frostbane now triggers from Arctic Assault. Tooltip has been updated. Arctic Assault now triggers Glacial Advance 60% effectiveness. Okay. That's less good, right? Frost, Original Executioner, Runic Powerbane has 21% chance to find additional rune. Ooh, I'm like that. Runic Empowerment, each runic spend on each runic power spend. Oh, okay, so they buffed that. So better resource generation. New heroes on Stadium, Sigma's finally in. Gonna stomp people. Is Soldier in or is he rotated out? Crap. Preemptive Nerf Shadow. No, dude. Jay immediately hit me with a, hey, the Nerf Shadow. GG. Alright, you can stop that. PTR Classic Era. Fine, you can do your thing. PTR Classic Era. I don't even play on you. Empower weapon no longer increases global cooldown. Oh, okay. 75. Okay, I'm okay with that. You know what? The whole Empower Wound weapon becoming a baseline ability that's with a 30-second cooldown with cooldown reduction, and it's a combat ability. I'm actually okay with it. How about give it a slightly short cooldown? I don't think it would be the worst as long as it hits decently hard or has a shorter cooldown than most. That I'm okay with. This initial causes Rage of the Frozen Champion to grant 10% increased chance instead of 15. Cool. Frozen Dominion no longer refreshes against stacks. Runic Strike has been removed. I don't know what that is, but whatever. These still sounds good. Like, I don't think they're going to be changing Frost that much. I kind of like the changes they've done for Frost. It looks like they are moving the Frost Scythe ability away from the core kit, but are really bringing it into the Rider. But I'm okay with that, actually. Like, the whole Frost Strike is the one that breaks those tethers from obliterates. I'm actually okay with that. That's probably better. Well, it's removed. Now you don't need to know what it was. Yeah, I guess so. That's true. Evoker. Metaphor Mega tier set of the tip of the scales are reduced by 60 seconds. Chrono Warden, you had a minute CD on that? I haven't even looked at the tier sets. Temporal Burst comes with Chrono Flames to strike one additional target. Repeat for 10% additional damage and healing to a max of 400% spell power. Thanks for in for week 1, but you're not here for posterity. Never mind, that's not new apparently. I guess I gotta take a look at the tier sets, man. Hunter, Dark Rage, Bleak Powder, and it deals 0 damage beyond the targets. Umbral Reach has been updated. Causes Bleak Powder to apply Black Arrow periodic effect to each enemy damages. Ooh, I like that. So it's dot spread. To apply make Phantom Pain substantially easier to use. Oh yes, that's so good. I didn't even think about it, dude. They're really making Dark Ranger better. I'm actually excited to play this. Mana for Jamaica tier set updated for what, BM? This Hunter. Now reduces the cooldown on True Shot Call of the Wilds by up to 60 seconds. No longer causes Black Arrow to reduce the cooldown on True Shot. I'm okay with that. Wow. Wow. Call of the Wild, a minute CD. True Shot, potential also minute CD if you're talent correctly. That is wild. That's so good. Yeah, not relying off of Black Arrow is probably better. Now increase the Withering Fire Arrow damage by 50%. I'm okay with that. That's a more boring tier set, but I'm alright with that. Sentinel, I don't even know what it does. Mana Forge might get updated. Now additionally increase rapid fire damage by 25. Good. Mana Forge tier set updated. Now additionally increases wildfire damage by 10. Boon to Wild Illume Wildfire Bomb initial damage bonus increases to 150. Okay. Mana Forge Omega did it no longer causes the Boon of Illume to apply additional Sentinel stacks. Now causes Boon of Illume to activate the duration of the storm. So you get 2 storms? You can have 2 of these storms? Bro. Wild. Wild. Or is it just a better duration? I need to double check it. Wild Speaker updated. Darby summons Wild Beast of Wrath is active, will gain Wild Speaker damage bonus. Nice. That's a tiny enough for us. Priest will do nothing. Really. Mage, Hero Talents, Fire, Mana Forge Omega Tier set now. Frostfire Bolt was Frost Nova. Mana Forge Omega 4 set has been updated. Pyroblast damage increased by 200%. And Pyroblast now benefits from splitting ice. That's for Frost, ain't it? That's funny. Wait, so you want to basic against splitting ice, and then you want to hit your Frostfire thing, right? Mana Forge Omega 4 set updated. Nerf Fire Mage AoE with Call of the Wild. Yeah, 1 minute CD is kind of wild though, dude. That's crazy. Did it show damage value, some percent effectiveness? Good. Arcade Spellforge. Spell Slinger. Chance trigger increase to 100. I need to double check that. It also increases Splinter damage by 8%. Hits HDA targets was 5. That's a buff right there. Sun Fury. Mana Forge Omega has been updated for Arcane? Or just Sun Fury in general. Now increases Spellify Spheres damage by 2% was 1. Also causes Mana Cascade Haste bottles 0.5 per stack. Now has a chance to make Phoenix Link not consume spheres. That's probably a better Mana Forge Omega 4 set. Now additionally causes exceptional spell cast by a Phoenix to increase the duration of your next soul. Hypothermia, but additional 1 second. Is a stack. Quick Flame and lesser time warp duration increases to 13 seconds was 10. Nice. I like that. That's really good. Monk, Brewmaster, Walk with the Ox has been updated. I need to mess around with Monk, dude. I think this week might be a Monk week. Oh, Rogue stuff. Never mind. Oh, well. Three-minute cooldown? Oh, this strikes enemies in front of you and its cooldown has been increased. I need to test that. Walk with the Ox updated. Stomp damage has been doubled and the chance to trigger has been halved. Additionally, it now reduces the cooldown by 30 seconds per point allocated. That could be pretty good. 2 shots in 1 minute? Yeah, 2 shots in 1 minute if you talent correctly. You can have 1.3 minute or 1 minute if you talent correctly. Still really good. That makes you super bursty. Imagine every minute just bursting. Valid fixation causing high legitimate. To having proper animation for some races, who cares? Yeah, Idle Lazat triggers with 50, 100 stacks over equation instead of 525, 75, 100. Did this work at that? I thought it was only 50, 100. I don't think that's new. I think that's actually how it was on PTR. I don't think I ever did 25, 50, 75, 100. That's not what the tooltip said. Okay, that's not that nerf really. Incendiary duration from 100 stacks over equation is now 12. That kind of hurts. All damage reduced by 4. Makes sense. They were pumping, dude. Shadow Priests were pumping. Visuals of Night and Lazath. I'm cool with that. Subservient Shadows now increase the duration of summoning units of 20 instead of 3 seconds. Okay. Because that can scale. That scales better for Shadow Fiend. Void Weaver. Shadow Word Death from Death's Torment now reduces chance to trigger Death Shadows. Sucks. Death Speaker now increases the health threshold. Death Shadows. Subservient Shadows. I need to mess around with that some more. Yeah, this is interesting here. Mean Streak tooltip has been updated. It only includes multiple times in a row. This clarifies behavior that any coin flip by Dispatch or Venom is more likely to match the same phase as the last flip. Okay. Fix an issue that caused bones from coin flips to be lower than intended. Fix an issue that modified the chance for coin flip to not always work as intended. Which should be an overall damage increase. Yada yada yada. Okay. Let's see if we can hop on PTR. Killing Spree only strikes enemies in front of you and its cooldown increase to 3 minutes is crazy. Though we have crazy cooldown reduction with the ability normally would have like a 30-second CD. But now with this being a 3-minute cooldown, it gives us a lot of room to use all the other abilities. I am hoping they increase the damage of Killing Spree massively with this too. Because that is something that a lot of rogues have asked for, like increase the damage. Oh, PTR is up by the way. PTR is up if y'all want to mess around with it. Do some dungeons. Maybe we should do some rogue then, huh? Killing Spree only strikes enemies in front of you and its cooldown increase to 3 minutes. Killing Spree icon has been updated. I need to mess around with it. Have you tested Shadow Priest yet? Yes, we did all the Shadow Priest testing. I can't believe you missed it. Gosh darn it. Golly gee willikers. Stormbringer enhancement. I don't even know what the tier set is. I'm not gonna read it. I'm literally not gonna read it. Fallen spells no longer display projectile effects for dungeons or raids. Overloads, visual effect on overloads, blah blah blah. Thrones of Vacation consumes 10 stacks of Maelstrom to cast Tempest. Was consuming only 10 stacks or up to 10. Okay. Spell density. Cool. Well, we are gonna do PTR, boys. Chat, are we just doing rogue, man? Are we just doing rogue off the bat for dungeons? Jake, are we playing together? Are we doing some dungeons together? I think we should. I think we should. Ecodome is in. Chat, are we doing this? Are we playing rogue? Or what are we playing actually? I'm on. What are we playing, chat? What are we playing? Because I'm down to try some stuff, man. I have a Shadow Priest. He is set up. I do have a Frost Death Knight. I don't know what kind of a build I would want to run for him. I have a Dial Fox I could set up too. I'm on, no. What do you guys think? What are we playing? Hunter? Hunter's another one that I more or less have set up that I messed around with. I could play some marksmanship. We could go for like 1 minute CD Dark Ranger. That could be a lot of fun. I can look up a quick build for Dark Ranger, see what talents I would need, and then construct someone together. That or play Rogue. Shadow Priest? We could do Priest. We could try with the Priest off the bat. Hunter changes seemed interesting, or Rogue. Yeah, what else would you guys want to see? Because West says Priest, Boy Type says Hunter or Rogue. Somebody else say something. Big decision for me, man. I want to test them all. I want to test all of them. Because Hunter will probably be Dark Ranger 1 minute CD with a tier set, Black Arrow playstyle. And probably play that talent of the Cleave one. And I'm hopefully I have all the right talents and everything here on this guy. I think he's properly set up. I just don't know what talents I would want to run for Shadow Priest. This is what I messed with last time, is Mindbender into Death Speaker, Nazoth, and then pick up Idle Yuxaron for the Subservient Shadows. But I feel like you probably want to go Void Breath with Void Weaver, right? And then maybe go a bunch of Depths of Shadows. Maybe that's better. And then I just basically need to take points out in order to go full on this. But then what I might do is, like, I don't know if I want to go I don't know if I should go proper pet build. I feel like I should. But then it's like, do I go Idle Yogg? Maybe I don't. But I could do this. I think I would want this as a combo with Mindbender. Problem is, I just can't put... Oh, I can't take points out from here. Okay, well, I need a Persian points. I could do this. And I still need like one more talent to go here. Wood Wall is OP. Do I even want Idle Cthulhu? I don't think I really need it, right? I could get Idle Yuxaron to make Subservient Shadows work. You know, Venus lasts longer. And I could go with this with a bunch of Depth of Shadows. So when enemies are execute range, I can just summon a bunch of Mindbenders. And then I can have Deathstorm and really proc in a bunch. You know? Like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to run here. I almost don't want to run the dot damage. I almost want to just do something else. Increase proc chance. And periodic spell damage. Or a mind play. Duration of dots is increased. I mean, that could be kind of nice. Like, rolling dots forever and ever and ever. Maybe. Probably not Cthulhu for PvE, but IDK. Well, I'm doing dungeons. I don't, yeah, I feel like you gotta rewire your brain of just like, well, maybe not for PvE. It's like, dude, I'm about to do dungeons. I am not taking any PvP. Like, PvP builds are ass. Like, just don't even think about it in PvP perspective. Alright, isn't actually that great. Isn't not good. Is Shadow Crash 200% more damage is not that good. It can hit for 2 mil. And with a Dark Ascension, that seems good. Is it not good? It seems like it would hit for a bunch. Plus, you can combine it together as an ability. Spam out your Dark Ascension. I imagine that'll be really, really good. Plus, this is also non-periodic damage as well. I don't really know, man. Let's do this. Let's start with this. Jake. Your mage? Okay. I guess we'll need to either join a group or make our own. Oh, you got a group? 10 immediately? Alright, I mean, we can give it a try. Is anybody else signing up? Okay, we got a tank. I got that at least. Let me see. I'm sure priests go Alchemical Chaos, right? I'm assuming. I probably should enchant my gear. I don't think it makes a difference, really, does it? Oh wait, does this work? A non... Oh wait, no, it doesn't work. Never mind. What do I need? I need... What do priests run? Haste? Probably mastery, right? Radiance. There's 2 weapons at max. It doesn't matter because when you go into dungeons, if you weren't aware, you just get scaled to like the highest possible level. Or whatever is the level that's intended for testing. So you don't need to be looking for like, oh, I need a weapon at super high item level. No, you don't. It actually doesn't matter. It actually doesn't make a difference. What you need is just to enter the dungeon and you're good to go. Literally. This is crit. Master's probably better. These are not the greatest secondary stats, but I think they'll be fine. Oh, we got a group. Ecodome. Yeah, Ecodome Aldani. Let's see how this goes. Their effects OP them. What? There's 2 weapons at max. Their effects OP them. I have this thing. Your constant attacks have a chance to deal cosmic damage or orbiting around allies absorbing damage. We got a tank brewmaster. That's gonna be fun. I actually like their set. I really don't hate it. Not everybody's a fan, but I don't hate it. We got Demon Hunter. Does he have like cheesy gear? No, he doesn't. Just old crit. I really wish Demon Hunter's got a pretty decent update, man. Are you Void? No, Oracle. Yeah, I think Oracle's still going to be really good for testing. Oracle going to be good. Have fun to Brewmaster this season? Like season 2, or are you talking about season 3? Like a PTR? Because Monks is okay right now, but I think it might be better next season. I need to mess around with it. But it was sounding like, at least like, it was like, hey, you're actually getting some changes. Much needed changes, so that's good. Alrighty, boys. Good luck, have fun, all that good stuff, yeah. Are we gonna see if we do any damage or not? We're gonna try, dude. We're gonna try. A 0 preset? No. I mean, like the rate set? What are you talking about? I'll try to see if I can PIU Jake whenever I can. Wait, oh, we're doing Skippy? We're doing Skippy, but like we probably should just be going in, right? Are we just going? Nice. Bunch of pets. Oh, we made a bunch of pets happen. Yep, we have a bunch of little pets now. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, this thing can do DME still, by the looks of things. We're gonna just break. Try to get the hell out of dodge. That guy's still chasing me. Can you please just get him off me for a second? Thank you. Gorge, we're okay. We're okay. For now. Ow. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Got a line on me. That's not great feeling. Do I have movement? I do have movement. Good. Okay, we made a bunch of pets. We made a bunch of little pets. We have a lot of these too. Somebody's rushing me. Never mind. It's dead. Woo! Boys, look at that damage! Look at that psychic link. Look at this little mind benders, dude. I spawn a bunch of them and they just start ripping things apart. It's so glorious. Okay, well, we need to hit the big guys here. Hit them with one of these. Big AoE. Huge channel. Big blast. Another blast. Okay, so I can do a ton of AoE damage, it looks like, but my damage does go down after a while. Also, I rip a lot of aggro. Then again, I am like focusing down one big devourer dude super crazily. So to be fair. Oh wait, I can start executing at 30%. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, affixes. I do hope we get new affixes. I'm assuming we do it later down the line, right? From what I've seen in the sets tab, I don't know what you're talking about then. I talk about like, what are you talking about? This thing? That's not priest gear, it's just cloth gear. Yeah, it's just cloth gear. That's not priest gear specifically. Maybe that's why? Or this thing? That's not priest gear. That's not priest gear. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by priest gear. Isn't that damage is crazy? I haven't looked. Alright, well, this is going to be full lust if you got it, man. If you got everything, now would be time. No, mind, we already lusted. I'm assuming I'm just going to die here, aren't I? I'm going to try to see if I can shadow crash these mobs. We're probably going to have to, like, get close together, aren't we? Yeah, probably would have to get close. Demon Hunter popping off in the opener there, though. What the hell? Is this gonna keep growing? Probably. Okay, really? What are we doing? Are we trying to stack together? Actually, you probably do want to stack together, don't you? Okay, so we're calling more in. We're gonna try to see if I can get close to us. They're gonna leap. Fear. Gonna try to see if I can hit him with one of these. Uh-huh. I was trying to see if I could execute one of those things, but I couldn't. Okay, we're gonna try to see if I can do one of these. Back the hell out of dodge, right? He's gonna eat more of these guys, apparently. Maybe we can kill him. Because he is gonna consume them and keep devouring more. We're gonna die. Healer's dead. Unfortunately, we don't have a res, and that guy did not heal himself. Why is the Demon Hunter doing this much single target damage? Just Fury? Just Eldraki? Oh wait, no, we have a Buras apparently. Never mind. Maybe we're okay. Try to see if I can get as much damage as I can. Okay, well, we got some damage here. PI? Okay. Okay, I think I want to hold my cooldowns here. We're gonna get more ads in a second. Okay, we're gonna do one of these. Try to see if I can shadow crash these ads real quick. Try to see if I can death one of these ads maybe, or no? Whatever, that works. It's gonna also get a lot of these ads in here, yeah. Maybe we can just hit boss. Because I got a lot of little pets. Got a lot of little things. Oh, is that what happened? He didn't die because he walked at the boss? Demon Hunter just died. Okay, you consumed like 3 of them. Which is not ideal, but what can you do? I need a Mind Blast. Keep my ads going. Thank you. VE for everybody. Dude, this Demon Hunter just popping off. Single target damage wise, he just actually just pop, just absolutely destroying. Just doing a ton of damn. Nice. Yeah, what is this damage he's doing? Straight up Fury Eldraki and Soul Scar. What is his damage? What is happening? Also, okay. This is unfortunate, chat. My game is not recording. I'm not recording this run at all. Hold on, let me Alt F4 real quick. Hold on. 1 sec. Let me leave the game, all right? Let me exit the game and then re-log to try to get the Shadowplay recording to work. I want to record this run, man. It's going good. There we go. Now it's recording. I lose so much ST. Definitely not running this build again. Yeah, I don't know what kind of a build I got going on. Maybe my build is also good for AoE. I have no idea. It also could be the tuning, right? Maybe like the Demon Hunter is limited on AoE, but has Giga single target build. While me and you just went like some kind of AoE-ish build. Who knows? Season 3 DK time? Might be, man. If they're hitting this hard on bosses. Okay, good. We back. Where's the tank? Okay, tank also probably relogged, right? Dude, they have 20 million health. Jesus. That's a lot. Are we doing big? Hold on. Should we go even bigger? I kind of want to go bigger than this. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna go that big though. Gonna go a little big. Can I fear him? Yes, you can.
Yeah. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
It looks like the H is doing some stuff. Maybe he just wasn't like doing all damage in the beginning. Missing something. I really want to go have a proper go here on everybody. This will do, right? Dude, I pull aggro. I don't think I'm supposed to be pulling aggro. I'm just a little priest. I'm just a little baby. It looks like I'm pulling aggro sometimes. Maybe it's based on how many of these like pets I have. Maybe? I have no idea. I think sometimes I'm just like popping off big time. Other times I'm just chilling. I have no clue. But damage generally, maybe it's a big AoE pull. I don't even know. First pull was massive though. All right, go, 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 go. Pull him, pull him. Gonna dot him like normal. He's probably gonna pull everything. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and I'm gonna go on this guy. Gonna hit him with one of these. Try not to die. I know it doesn't really like do a good job shadow crashing everything. Doesn't really catch all the mobs super well. Why are we dying, by the way? Can I get a heal? Yeah, what is killing us? I know they're war behind you because I can't even target them.
Let its darkness fill you.
I had some kind of a buff on me just now. Everybody just dead. Oh no, I'll get you guys up and running. Hold on, hold on, hold on, wait. Oh my god. Alright, well the healer can run in there, I guess. Yeah, it seems like the shadow crash ability isn't great at like targeting anybody that's like does not have a dot. It's not great at it, at least for now. Like there, like I need to make sure everybody's targeted with it, but it doesn't really do a great job, right? You see how there's a dude out there that just isn't hit by anything? Oh my god, the amount of mind blast you can get during this is insane. Okay, I'm gonna redot. The guy leapt out of it? Look, that guy just leapt out of my shadow crash. Super annoying. Okay, that's about as much damage as I could there. Pretty sure most of it was just Rift, right? Yeah, most of the damage was Rift. So it looks like I really need to like try to get a huge Rift going. Alright, tank, what are we pulling? Big burst, hopefully just dump a bunch of damage. Make a huge rift, dude. Huge rift. Make a bunch of pets happen. Oh! Woo! That did a lot of damage to me. But we were doing a lot. Look at that. We had a huge rift. What happened? Was I healing, bud? What happened? We didn't get any healing. Zaro, oh, I guess he wasn't really healing a lot, was he? No, not really. Was that a kick? I have no idea, dude. We just died so fast. Was that a reflect damage? Because I felt like I kind of ramped up super hard and then just killed everybody. No idea. No idea. No clue, guy. I just made a fat rip, though. Holy. Okay, this guy hurts. Maybe it's the unstable core damage? Okay, we'll have to go again then. Okay. I need shadow form. Where's my shadow form at? Okay, fully dotted everybody. As much damage as possible. Big rift, huge rift, huge rift. Massive rift is in. Mad rifts are in. We pulled extra apparently, or maybe not. I'm still pummeling this guy as much as I can. Big guy, still focus. Alright, another rift is getting loaded up. Gonna send everything at this guy here. Maybe it is a cast actually. Oh my god, yeah. Rift plays, I think, is the play, dude. I think going for huge rifts is the play. That's actually so fun. Although I feel like I'm a rift priest, dude. I feel like every 30 seconds I have big damage, and outside of that, I'm just chilling.
I do not have a target.
Look at them rifts, dude. Look at them rifts. Blasting with them rifts. I feel like my pet build just doesn't really do anything, though. I think we gotta kill the dudes on the left side, yeah? Probably clear these guys, maybe? Or not? Oh, no, he is gonna do them all. Okay. Okay, question. Who am I gonna pop off on? Probably this guy, maybe? Okay, I am. Okay, maybe not him. Switch targets real quickly. Rift is going to the wrong direction. Okay, we're positioned. Blast again. DP some more. Fear? So he doesn't warp. Cool. It looks like warp. Fear in the warps bugs him out for a second. Don't really do anything. Nice. Dude, this is actually fun. This guy kind of hurts, by the way. Everything he does hurts. But we'll see if we can do anything here. Take frontal me and somehow lived. That's wild. Yeah, these things need to be focused down. It's ASAP, it seems. Cool. The Closet Koresh seems like a tank thing. Like a tank mechanic. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have to dump everything into him. I don't think he even takes damage right now, so we just gotta position so we run through the boss. With Warp Stalkers. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything though. Just gonna disperse just so I take less damage. Because we gotta run the dogs through it. Okay, so we're gonna need one more here. Yep. Okay, we got them both. We're just gonna dump damage into this guy. And his dog. Man and his dog. And this is just where we get like a moment to just DPS him for a bit. I hate how there's a moment where you just gotta stop DPSing basically and do nothing for a while. I really dislike that. Although the amount of damage I can do to that thing is huge with that rift. I don't know if we need to run that through the boss though. That actually might just be like one of those we could just run it over to the side. But he's in our death range actually, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so we're just gonna play just kind of next to each other so they can get cleaved. Except they didn't have a rift. No, I do. So let's see if we can pummel as much damage into him as possible. Oh, I should be able to kill him here. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. This guy's not bad. It just seems like there's some AFKing that's going on. Now, this area could actually be pretty rough, I think. Some of the mobs here do hit really, really hard. Look at the damage we could do, dude. Blast, and I don't think my pets are doing enough. I don't think it's worth going like a full pet build as this spec. I think you just go Mind Blast build. Purpose full on Goth Mage, dude. It is actually Goth Mage right now. I am straight up like pummeling, like fueling it. With my tier set, I'm basically growing the fat rifts, man. I'm like one of those dudes that are like about like vaping, but instead of like fat clouds, I'm just all about fat rifts, man. Okay, seriously? Are we really doing this? Seriously? Do we not want to do something? Okay, well, I'm going to disperse. I don't think it's worth grouping them up like that, man. He's just going to do a ritual into another ritual. Yeah, I don't think that was the play. I feel like you want to kill that first group and grab the buff. But now we're kind of screwing ourselves. What the hell is this thing doing? Pragmatic? Not really a pragmatic move, man. Doesn't really feel like a pragmatic move. But, you know, to each his own, right? Oh, yeah, he takes like no damage while the spirit is being evoked. Okay, now he's got a fat buff, which is not great. And he healed him, pretty sure. That or he just had a fat shield. Probably. Erratic Ritual? Yeah. Double Erratic Ritual is gonna hurt. This tank can't even live it. So I don't really know why we're doing this. Like, only one that can live there is just me, but it's just because I'm damaging and DPs spamming. We should just reset, dude. We should just reset. But the tank keeps running up for some reason. Probably wipe and reset, yeah. Oh, you're just doing the siphon? Yeah, we probably should just do that. Reset it. Just die, man. Just die over there, bro. Die. Just turn your back to them and sit. Let's get a haze buff and then we'll just chill. Oh my god, there's still... Alright, and the game crashed. Cool. Dude, what is the tank doing, bro? It decided, oh yeah, let's just pull this big ass guy that does this big ass like cascade of damage. Let's pull him into everybody. Let's do it. That sounds like fun. Good man, good move. Yeah, I feel like the group is gonna fall apart. I wonder if everybody else crashed or if it was just me there. Prior to running a raid build in dungeons, I guess like a cleave build, right? Like a focus build or something. Yeah, that kind of sucked. That whole thing kind of sucked. Is it just one guy here? Yeah, there's one guy. I'm okay with that actually. Except he has a fat shield now. Oh, Mythic Plus Deserters wear a badge now? Holy, okay, there. That's it already? Wait, do we have both of these guys in here? Also, he's like not dotted at all. For some reason, that dude will not get dotted. Yeah, they get a fat shield, man, if they let the ritual go on for too long. That's a focus target type of situation. If you did a cheer set, that's why I said raid cleave. I did not read the the mage cheer set, man. I did not know. I was gonna take a look at all the class cheer sets and do a proper video where I take a close look at them and try them out and test them. But I have not read all of them. I don't know if I want to skip that or do that or what. Or I guess that guy wants to do it. Guess he's the tank now, huh? I guess he's the tank now. Yeah, dude, you grip him in, man. What is this? What is this group we're pulling here? Can you not? I'm gonna fear everything here. Gonna shadow crash everything. We're gonna die. I feel like we're gonna die here. We'll die if the healer can't heal us. I need to dispel. Master myself. Disperse. I only got silence once in a blue moon, man. I can only do so much. I can just... Or I guess I could die. I was gonna say I could just try to nuke that guy, but... Nah, we're die instead. What is these pulls, man? What are these pulls? These are not the play. Maybe this is the tank that's like... Maybe this is the kind of one of those dudes that's like, you know what? My whole point of being here on PTR is to show everybody how not to play the game. My whole point is just to show everybody this is not how you do it. Doing God's work here. I really hate how the Shadow Crash ability, it'll just go to their last location instead of like chasing after them. I'm trying to hit that mob. Please move like a missile like you do in PvP. Move like a missile. I know you can do it. Come on, Blizz. It's a Koresh. It's a buff that they gotta remove. Okay, so it's up to the priest to remove. Can I get a dispel, please? Yeah, thank you. It's gonna do a lot of damage. If you don't. Fat riffs, dude. Silence him real quick. Yeah, redotting things with Shadow Crash is still a little awkward. Like, it feels a little less responsive. Not a fan of one-shot mechanic. So far there hasn't been a single one-shot mechanic in the dungeon. The only thing that's a one-shot is when you pull too many mobs and like a billion casts go off, which is like not uncommon. That's a more of a hey, don't pull that many, dummy. That's not like, hey, well, it's a mechanic for you to deal with. Nope, not a mechanic. Just we end up, it's like a self-inflicted mechanic, I guess, if you want to put it like that. Okay, my guy, you just gotta stop. You just gotta stop doing that. Please stop pulling this many. We don't need that. We have 84%. How many mobs do you want? Is this like a 200% like mob count run or something? What is this? We gotta create a spirit here. We gotta kill that real quickly. Sadly, I think I might be one of the only ones actually hitting that thing. And a crash. Yeah, I don't know what's causing crashes, but that's annoying. That's annoying. Fire gives free glacial spikes. Is that part of the tier set? Yeah, I haven't read it at all, so I don't really know what that, like, how... You'd said it before, but it just, like, I don't really know if that's gonna do anything. It's like, okay, free damage, but, like, who cares, right? Is it, like, glacial spikes that will, like, split cleave things? Like, what are the details? Like, when they say it gives glacial spike, I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna be as good as a frost mage glacial spike. Or like, what does it mean? Because a glacial spike by itself, kinda not exciting. Just on its own, not exciting. Just not interesting at all. Do I silence you to get you to walk? I think I should be shadow crashing people or clashing people in. Bro, tank. Can I get a heal? Ooh. Tank? Bro. Live for 6 million and give ignite? Glacials give ignite? Okay, well that's more interesting, because when you just told me I get glacial spikes, I'm like, well, that's a frost mage ability. Like, how does it interact with your kit? And again, like at the beginning I said, I haven't read all the tier sets. I have no idea. That's like me explaining to you a subtle tier set and assuming that you would know it, but it's like, of course you wouldn't, like, unless you like look into it. I have no idea. You know what I mean? Dude, where does this go? My guy, go. Or no? It was like spam pulling a bunch of mobs, giving us a 95% count with like 2 whole packs. And now he's like, I'm just gonna stand still. It's like, dude, please. Like, what is this pacing? Pull 1, whatever. Alright, well, if you're gonna pull 2, like, at least let me, like, set up a shadow crash or something. Please get kicks. Please get kicks. Please get kicks. These guys are like the bigger ones. They're peacekeepers. Okay. I need a heal, man. I need a heal, bro. Got a fat rift. Spirits need to die. Except I'm the one that's hitting them. I'm not a great class for hitting spirits at all, unfortunately. I hate how my Shadow Crash like missed there completely. Rift, move. Hopefully Rift positions itself. Nice. Okay. You probably do pull them together, like when you're actually doing this. I guess there's just, maybe you just want to desync them, right? Have one start door opener, and then let them do like whole AoE thing with Arc Ritual. Wait until that's gone, and then pull the next one, just so they don't like, so then they don't have both Erratic Ritualing. They're just one Erratic Ritual at a time, right? And just throw that key. Yeah, I have no idea what he was doing, like just pulling like a billion mobs for no reason. Uh-oh. You want to grab that buff, by the way. When you see the image of yourself, you want to grab it. It's a good buff. What is my damage? Hold on, what is this damage? Is it because I grabbed buff? Okay, we'll run the hell out. Yep, got my buff. Lift again. Yep, I think it's gonna be lines here, or no? Not yet. Okay, she's gonna do a big AoE here. You want to grab as many of these as you can. There's like 3. Looks like. I grabbed all of them. Do one of these. Big rift. Why am I doing this much damage as I am? What is this damage, dude? I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Look at this numbers. Okay, we're gonna rift it. EP. Blast. Other blast. Get the pet. More pets. Damage. Blast. Insta. Crash. DP. Mind blast again. Another DP. Just channel for a little bit. I have no idea what I'm doing, bro. I have no idea what is happening. Honestly, I have no idea. Okay, she's gonna do the big thing. We're gonna rift it. Insta DP. Blast. Freebies. Spell. One of these. One of these. Crash. Mind blast. DP again. DP again. She's dead. I have no idea what I did there. I have no idea how I did that much damage. I have no clue, dude. I have no clue what I did. I'm just blasting for 50 mil. Tropic Rifts for a bunch. I did nothing. I did nothing there, dude. I love how majority of my damage is like 3 damage sources. Oh, so what the hell am I cleaving? Wait, was that overall? Oh, that is overall. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing to her. I have no idea what was happening here, dude. I don't know what all this is or why it hit us hard. That's Shadow Priest for you. Oh, cool. We can actually leave now. Yeah. Okay, cool. Minari actually lets us leave now. You couldn't talk. Oh, wait. No, you can't talk to her. Never mind. I guess I'm gonna... I got gloves. Oh, Oracle gloves. Oh, it's part of this set. Okay. I like this, the way it looks, honestly. Neat. Okay, yeah. I mean, the tank kind of threw the key, but like otherwise that 10 is doable. That was awesome. Should always be at the end of an expansion. That is true. I just didn't think I would be doing this much damage for the entire run. Although I did DC a couple of times, so I don't know if it like counted all my damage or not. But I don't know why I did that much damage on the final boss. Like first boss, I didn't really do that much damage. Last boss, I don't know what I'm hitting her for 4 million. I have no idea why I'm hitting her for 4 million. Oh, it says if another player has left the instance, you can now leave without a penalty. Did that guy leave with a penalty? Wait, when the dungeon's over, it still can give you penalties? That's so weird. It actually gave me like a note. You can now leave without a penalty. You got 701 hero track? Base? Like 3? Huh. Void season, Shadowprince must be OP. That's what I was thinking too. But look, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't think it's that good, right? Because it means, hold on, a dummy like me, if a dummy like me can top the damage for no reason, this thing is probably gonna get nerfed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want him to get nerfed, but they're probably gonna get nerfed. Because look, all I did is rift. Look, as soon as I tried to go for like a big rift setup, playing around tier set, because the tier set for Shadowprince, I'll read into it a little. Void blast damage increased by 40%. So you really want to go into the void form or void reaver form, void vivo form as soon as possible. Void blast cast time is reduced by 20%, so you can cast it quickly. Void blast cooldown is reduced by 50, so you can get a bunch of those void blasts back to back, right? Details done for overall. That's the actual overall. I mean, I'm seeing my overall too. Zaro. That's soup. So apparently Demon Hunter and me did basically the same damage, but like he was slightly ahead of me. I have no idea what Demon Hunters do. I have no idea what they do. Anyway, force that is, Void Blast now causes Entropic Rift to grow. Because normally you'd have Rift growing with DPs, but now Void Blast also does it. Collapse and Void increases Entropic Rift's damage by an additional 20%, so that's like when it erupts. And the damage of your next Void Torrent is increased by up to 200% based on the size of Entropic Rift when it collapses. So you basically want to get a fat Rift, which makes your Void Torrent hit harder. Wait, is that why I was hitting the boss as hard as I was? What's Rift damage? Wait, where is Rift damage actually? Void Volley, Void Torrent. Is that Void Torrent? Wait, okay, I think it is the Void Torrent damage. That's what was so high. Because the fatter your Rift is, the bigger this damage is going to be. So like it's a feedback loop. Okay. Interesting. Pretty much just wings? You mean like Archon? Is that what you call his wings? Rift, Blast, DP, Blast, DP, Blast, DP, Torrent. No, you would. Well, no, you. No, you would torrent at the beginning to activate the thing, right? Hold on. This is what all I did. I pre-set up Halo. I pre-set up a pet, and then I go for Dark Ascension. Get the cooldown of your what's it called? The Void Blast immediately. Blast DP, Blast DP, Blast whatever else I can. DP, Blast maybe if I can. But it looks like you can get at least consistently 3 blasts and 3 DPs if you have enough resources. Maybe 4 blasts. And then it just sets up your next go for it to be even bigger with a Void Torrent. Torrent, I mean, another thing. Volley. So usually I would use Volley when I can't DP or Blast. I'd send that in when I can't DP or Blast. Just because I'm buffed up by Dark Ascension. So I'm just gonna send it. That's all I did. I don't even know if Idle Yoxeron was necessary there. Well, did Idle Yoxeron do anything? Idle Yog. I mean, my stuff is kind of buggy, but... Oh, no, it's not. It actually does calculate all the damage. Never mind. I do have damage calculated. Because, oh, look. Even if I DC, it still got the numbers. For the overall. Yeah. No, I think this actually might be correct. Where did the little pet do anything? Pet? So, Mindbenders did okay, but I don't even know if they're that worth, dude. I don't know if going pet damage is worth. Dots didn't really do much, but I'm not investing heavily into dots. It's a lot of just rift damage here. Here we go. Spike from the Think From Beyond. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I don't go into like a full-on pet build with Subservient Shadows and Idle Yoxeron. Maybe I go like Screams of the Void or Madness Weaving. Damage bonus from Mastery of Shadow Weaving gains 35% additional benefit from DP. Maybe I go into that instead, right? I'm gonna try Frost. Seem to do less with Cthulhu. seems to do less with Cthulhu. I don't know. I think Cthulhu, like, you just get random spawns, right? It's just passive damage every time you Void Torrent and when you flay. I'm thinking get rid of Yaxaron, go into Mind Devourer, maybe pick up Screams of the Void, because I'll be DPing a bunch anyway. Madness Weaving, and maybe pick up either Yeshuraj. Because I feel like the pets didn't do much. I mean, I did summon a bunch of little ghosties, right? A bunch of little Mindbenders when their enemies are in execute range. With Shadowboard Death as a side chance to summon Shadowfeet for 6 seconds. And they give me back resources. But I feel like I never really got a lot of value with a whole Inescapable Torment out of my pet at all. Like, I'm spending pet and cooldown, but I don't think it's that worth. It is like 3% of my damage, which is not like irrelevant, but it just seems kind of low. So I feel like Mind Devourer, maybe Madness Weaving, and then either Yeshuraj might be a little better. To take Subservient Shadows out and put it into, like, I don't know, Dark Evangelism or something? Maybe? Because this would need to go somewhere. I could go, yeah, Dark Evangelism or maybe like Phantasm. No, probably Dark Evangelism. Or maybe even just Maddening Touch just so I can have more resources and slightly more dot damage. Maybe that's better. I like Death Speaker, I like Death Torment, and I like how it bleeds into Idol and Azat. I think it's perfectly fine to run into execute windows, because Idol didn't do that bad damage. Visual Azat didn't do bad, right? It can hit for quite a lot. Also, it's non-periodic, so it will scale with my burst. And I also get Horrific Vision, so it's like 1%, 3%, about 4% of my damage. It's about somewhere between Void Volley and Mind Flay, right? That together doesn't seem that terrible, but I don't know, man. How much does Crash do? Shadow Crashes? Shadow Crash did about 2%. But like, I use it pretty regularly. It did... I think it did kind of okay. Maybe removing a point out of... Because you was probably thinking Descending Darkness and just remove that out from the core. Maybe take a point out of here, put it into like... Maddening Touch, so I just did a little bit more VT damage, because VT is actually like doing damage, right? I'm spreading VTs everywhere and they're doing decent. So maybe that's the play, buff it up by 30%, more resources. I do need a talent though to unlock. So Descending Darkness allows me to unlock Void Torrent too, so I feel like it's not that bad for 1 talent point. Unless I want to invest to like Instill Doubt, but then I'll need to reorganize some of the talents out of here. Like maybe Mental Decay out and take out Subservient and this. Then I could put a point into Dark Evangelism, put points into 2 points into Instill Doubt. But then I don't really go into crit scaling though. Do I need to get the ride somehow? Do I need to get the ride somehow? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I do think the whole pet playstyle probably is not worth. Like, Yaxaron is okay, but I'm not playing to like a big spirit build. I feel like if I went full crit build with Phantom Menace and went to full apparitions build, maybe that could be pretty good, right? Because apparitions will proc every time I Void Bolt, Devouring Plague, and Mind Blast. So maybe I should synergize that together with like a full spirits build, because I'm blasting anyway. Maybe I should go into like haste crit build or crit mastery, whatever the hell I'd need, because I'm very haste heavy, but I'm pretty sure not my best stats. Maybe there's some like, I love that theory crafting, you know what I mean? That thought process. I'm sure the class Discord figured it out though. I'm assuming the class Discord already figured everything out. Okay, the DK Discord apparently is really upset about losing Death Grip or Grippy Hand. Does Shadow have like a talent build for PTR? Is there a PTR section on the Shadow Priest Discord? There's General, there's Lore, Welcome, Promote, Recruit, Shadow Questions, Shadow FAQ. Yeah, which was like PTR for your Shadow. Another thing I could do is probably just go into like a another thing I can do is maybe look up like logs, see if anybody's done like a Shadow Priest build, just to see what everybody's playing. Also, I haven't tested Oracle. Oracle is interesting. That's what I actually was doing originally with Oracle, minus the Void Torrent, but it was going into Auspicious. But Oracle is basically like a big mind flay damage setup, so I think it actually would play into dot heavy builds. But I just don't really know what Oracle would do besides like a Giga PI and get like a Giga window out of Void Eruption maybe, and just a raw damage amp with Halo. I would also need to look at the tier set of it too, because maybe there's something you can work off of. But yeah, for this I have no idea. Let me see if I can look up logs from PTR, see if anybody's running a different build for Shadow. Because I like the build that I ran. I think it did a ton of damage. Like, it was surprisingly good. I just don't think the pets did a lot of damage though, unfortunately. Do they even have a section for... Oh yeah, they do have Mythic 3. They don't have a lot of logs though. Hold on, there's like 5 logs. Oh, Ikodomadani. So I don't think I would have a lot to compare against. But yeah, which was like some kind of like a Shadow Priest, like, hey, here's a build that you can play into. All right, here's an example build. Ikodomodani. There's a Shadow Priest, but he did very little damage, so I don't know if it's worth looking at his log. No priest. There's Pally logs. There's Shaman logs. Yeah, apparently Enhancement is doing really good damage with Tempest. Oh my god. Holy. Alright, I'll mess around with this later. Let's do another class. Chat, what class do we do? I got Hunter, I got Rogue, 701 Hero. We're gonna hit 730 before midnight. Actually, yes. And then there's gonna be an item squish. They already said there's gonna be an item squish like a while ago. Unless they roll back that idea. Chat, what do we play? I also gonna do Frost Death Knight. I could also mess around with that. I would need to dual wield weapons and try to come up with an A build. But otherwise, I do want to test Dark Ranger. I do want to test out Outlaw Rogue with a new killing spree. Did they break the waterfalls, by the way? Is that me? Demon Hunter I'd like to test out. I don't know what kind of builds they would play. I guess they would just play normal builds. Mage I'd love to try out as well. That would be awesome. So what do you guys think? Oracle does a ton of Halos with tier set. I need to see what it plays off of though. I just have no idea. I haven't really looked at them. Go Frost so we can have Frost Showdown. I don't play Frost now. I'll play Arcane. If I play Mage, I'll probably just play Arcane. That's all I know how to play, more or less. I don't really play Frost ever. Yeah, you know, let me bring a Rogue, dude. Let me take a Rogue so I can have some fun with Outlaw. Maybe this thing will do damage. Maybe it won't. Plus, we can take a look at the new icon for Killing Spree. I still need to get my disc belt today, dude. I'll need to do that before the raid tonight. So in like 30 minutes, I'll probably call it here. I probably have enough time for like a key. I'll start tomorrow. I'll start forming. Yeah. Go for it. I'll need to figure out what kind of a setup I want to go. If I want to go like keep it rolling, I probably should just keep it rolling with Trickster and the tier set. That seems like that'll be really fun. Although without any weak auras, yeah, build just takes 2 overcharge zells to get the upgrade. Is it actually that easy? Okay, cool. Yeah, last week it was just like run even a tier 1 and you're good to go. I still gotta go max out the rest of that like overcharge belt farm for the mount. I'm pretty sure you just spam run dells over and over and over and over and over until you max it, right? Still gotta do the whole grind. Because it seems to be people running with a mount. This is taking a second. I did log off and storm into my Rogue, right? Not an Ouroboros? Or Ouroboros. Dornagal? This is taking a second. I might need to reload, boys. Let's switch to another song. I'm not feeling that one. Not feeling that one either. I am having a lot of fun with PTR though, boys. This is a blast. I'm enjoying this a lot. Why does Shadow Priest hit this hard though, dude? It is literally the Rift spec. Then again, well, server down. Oh no. Is it down for you too, Jake, or is it just me? Maybe I have this character on like a different realm than the rest of my characters. Do you have to upgrade on alts too? I think you do have to do the quests on alts to upgrade it, yeah. But, I mean, the quests are not long. I don't know if there's any catch-ups for that belt yet. It would be kind of nice if you could just search the Dalaran, right? And if you got the upgrade on your main, be like, hey, skip. And it just gives you an item that you could just use on your belt to upgrade it. Or he just upgrades it for you, whatever works. Uh-oh, world server down, boys. We'll try to see if we can get back in. It's up for me. Okay, so maybe it's just me. Are you in an instance? Or are you just like hanging out on like Stormwind or Orgrimmar? Maybe it's a realm that I have this character on. Yep, I have to do all this too. It's just the quest you get 4 drops, 2 per run. Oh, you actually have to complete the Dell to get a drop. Okay. Oh, is that dynamic cam? Is that why I was getting messed up? I love dynamic cam for like some of the angles, but yeah, it's kind of buggy. Holy! Look at this icon. It's a rogue with a gun. He's got a gun. Watch out, boys. Oh, hold on. Are these as big as they can get? Size? Yeah, massive. Look at that, dude. Look at that gun icon. Look at that. He's got a gun. Watch out. Oh, look at that. I love having like a big ass a thing here, just so I can like, you know, see what is it? See icons a little bit better. That is cool. Yeah, let me pose that. New icon, dude. This has got a gun. Whatever makes you happy. Gun icon. Rogue holding a gun makes me happy. Obviously. It's so good looking. Alright, well, Killing Spree is a 3-minute cooldown though. That is weird. But it does 3.8 million damage and strikes everything in front of you. They gotta, I think, amp up the damage of it, don't they? I hope they will. Because like a 3-minute cooldown is kind of long. But I guess I can have it a little shorter when I play Trickster though, don't I? Killing Spree 10% reduced cooldown, so it becomes like 2.7. Yeah. Alrighty. Ah, I messed up. Wait, what the hell? Oh, you think this weapon does a lot of damage in dungeons? It probably does scale. That'd be kind of wild. Okay, so I messed up immediately. I am gonna get details though. Hey. Oh, I hate that actually. I hate the way it looks. Yeah, it's pretty doable. Yeah, so the Rogue Discord has been talking a little bit about like what you might end up doing with the with some of your abilities in terms of like Killing Spree and like the tier set. Wait, with it being a 3-minute cooldown, that means you're not able to get your buff up as often. That kind of blows. Okay, but they also changed the ability so it only hits enemies in front of you. So it will target enemies in front of you a little more consistently. And it does generate your combo points. But with it having a long cooldown, it does mean you won't be able to use it as like regularly, which is fine. Gives you free globals for other abilities. I like how it still has this icon, the original, in there. I like that. Alrighty, Jake. I don't think I need a high haste build. Oh, I have way too much haste for this. Yeah, I need to drop a lot of haste. Because I have a lot of haste from this item. Probably I just want to swap out the trinket, right? This thing. Attacks have a high chance to slash, dealing cosmic damage. We'll try it. Did I pick up a cool weapon from the dungeons? I don't know if I did. 20%, 21% haste is a lot, but I think it's going to be even higher. All right, let me see if I can join Jake in the group. Here we go. Ecodome Aldani. Ecodome Aldani. We got to do a bunch of Ecodomes this week, man. Tomorrow after raid testing, I think. No, Thursday raid testing, right? Yeah. If Thursday's raid testing, then I might do... Wait, did I get in? Wait, you like invited me and then delisted. Has plus 10 delisted. What happened? That coin build you were checking out last time looked insane. Yeah, I mean, I could try that too as well. I was gonna try Trickster thing with the tier set where we basically can get coup de grace twice in a row while Unseen Blade deals more damage. I tried to list at the same time, unforge. Here we are. And try to bite and relist. Were you getting any bites or just trying to refresh it? Alrighty. Let's try to see if we can get variety for classes. Like, if we get same options, we get same options. I just want to see how other classes are performing. I'm gonna assume Rogue is not gonna do a lot here, though. We usually tend to be pretty underwhelming at the beginning. No bites? For a 10? I thought there would be a lot of bites for a 10. Maybe they're just like a little worried. Because we did that 10 fine when we were running it.
Need something?
Do I have...
Have everything we need.
There we go, Versa flasks. I don't have a lot of space, do I? There are some bracers and gloves, I guess. Here we go. Another player lived the instance. You can now leave without penalty. What the hell? We got a tank demon hunter. I'm okay with that. Is he a boomkin? I actually take him if he's a boomkin in particular, or feral. Either one works. He is a boomkin. Okay, I want to see how good they do. And ideally, I mean, if we get a disc boost, we get a disc boost. But if you get a non-disc boost healer, I'd be very interested to see how they do. Oh, Resto Shaman? That's perfect. Can I get keys? Thank you. But yeah, I definitely want to give a coin build a try as well. Early on, rogues were talking about it in the Discord, saying that it probably won't be as good. It seems a single target thing more than AoE. Like, maybe it'll be good, but the whole coin flip thing, it just doesn't have an AoE component. It just has a huge buff for the coin, but also like a damage buff. But like, the coin is a huge portion of the whole, like, setup.
And her wastelanders are destroying the domes. They must be stopped.
I have 19%.
My people stand no chance.
I probably am gonna have a little, because we're gonna be scaled up a little, aren't we, with haste? What I'll do actually is, can I swap out one of my items for less haste? Just a little less. Haste heavy. Haste versa. Haste versa. Do I have a crit versa? I could do this, so I'll have slightly less haste, because I'll be scaled up most likely. Parables was doing the same damage as Ice Lances. Wait. As a Frost Mage? That seems like a lot, actually. Okay, so what is your tier set, actually? Let me read it. Common Storm, Frostfire Bolt, and Frostfire Burst deal 10% increased damage. And now I'll play Ignite. As a Frost Mage, you get Ignite? That is crazy. Wait, that is wild. You just get Fire Mage's whole mechanic as a tier set. That's crazy. Guys are Pyro... Wait. No, I think it's giving me a Fire Mage version of it. Or isn't it? Okay, yeah, I think it's giving me a Fire Mage version of it. Never mind. I think what I have to do to read your tier set is go to class, go to Mage, and then set it to Frost. No, it doesn't say. Okay, I need to actually hop on a Mage then to read it by the looks of it. Alrighty, boys. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I'm probably gonna do no damage, but hopefully won't have any crashes.
Brought down our defenses. And
Your spike has a 100% chance of firing a Pyro. Okay, I'll need to look at it when I'm a Mage.
with our defenses down, there is nothing to keep the devourers out. My people
Are we going big?
stand no chance.
Oh, you mean the Kiln Spree? Oh, Kiln Spree does a lot of damage, though. Wait, Kiln Spree does a lot of damage. Wait, do we want to pull this small? Do we want to pull that small? Okay. Oh yeah, I also should have changed up my reroll talent. Because I don't really need to reroll anything. Going through the back off cooldown. Okay. There's an opportunity for us to do a big pull. I'll just focus the big guy. Probably cloak at some point if I need to. Okay, cloak and killing spree. Vanish for more crack shots. For pistols. Blind everything. Great stun. Double big dispatch. Yeah, you can kind of see the damage differences here. I'm not doing that great. And this is actually my like target cap. But damage definitely undertuned. Okay. I also something keeps taking me out of stealth, which I'm super not happy about. But what can you do?
The Devourers seem to be coming from the annex. Stop them at the door, so we can return our attention to False Cry.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to wait this. Frontal ejection, yep. Another frontal ejection. Also gotta remember that I'm a night elf. I can catch a re-stealth. Killing spree is back up. I'm gonna just try using killing spree like as soon as it's made available. I really wish I had my weak cores though. Or is it worth maybe enabling cooldown manager?
Look out! Something is coming up.
I can hide. This is fine to track up here, I think. Hidden. Okay. Well, I have at least some stuff that I can track. Not amazing. Really wish I... Oh, it's overlapping. Oh, it looks ugly. I'm so sorry, boys. I'll fix it as soon as I can. Yeah? I probably do want to take it super far, don't I? Or at least stack it in one spot in the future. I just killing spree.
It's falling more in.
Okay. Is this working? Okay, I think it is working. Well, how big is this guy's hitbox though? Oh, it's actually sizable. That's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna try killing spreeing these guys down. Oh, okay, you do have to like actually TC them. I would have needed like a Nova, I think, or something over there. I couldn't stop him, unfortunately. Yeah, my damage is not amazing, but I do have a bunch of buffs. Okay, we're gonna get another kill spree here, which is massive. Bunch of damage. Unfortunately, I messed up just now. But it's okay. So we're gonna run super far, get the hell out of dodge. He's dead. I don't think I did a lot there.
We can return to the
Did I like shrink it a little? Icon size. Yeah, like something like that. So at least I can kind of sort of see what the hell I'm looking at. I really don't like the weak aura manager that well. It just doesn't feel like it really works super well for what I want to see. I miss Frost. You enjoyed it? Hell yeah, dude. It's doing a lot of damage, it seems. Oh, I don't have the weak aura or cooldown manager in a good spot again. What's the distance of these guys? Actually, their hitboxes are actually kind of massive, aren't they? Kind of big. Uh-oh. Who died? Somebody did. Oh, I did notice there's a little bit less stuff to kick in this dungeon. There's like frontals, but there's less kicks. One guy's offline. I'll be looking back in a second. That's the boomkin, right? It is. Oh, big frontal. We got a lot of things walking in. This guy still has a lot of health. Are we not hitting him? I feel like I've only been hitting this guy this entire time. I think I focus anything else. Okay, big killing spree. Nice. I think they probably will need to buff up killing spree back up, because right now they didn't buff it, but they just give it a long cooldown, which I don't think is what I like seeing, to be honest. Man, my damage is low. Bro got nerve, boys. I didn't even do anything. Oh, I hate that. Blind it for a second. Huge. Oh, God. Did I get hit by like a cast or something? Or frontal? Not muscle, right? It's been maybe one of those zaps. I think Jake will need to move this guy even a little bit. Because then he does his frontal. It's super uncomfortable to stand in. Ow, everything hurts. Okay, big killing spree. Oh, that time we actually did kind of sort of some damage. I really don't know. Nice. Huge kick. Alright, we got a really good go here with Killing Spree. Double coup de grace. Big vanish. Big Killing Spree again. Do as much damage with the Killing Spree as I can. I mean, Killing Spree, I like how this weapon still does a lot of damage, but Killing Spree does okay. I really think they need to hit a lot harder than it is right now, though. Okay, 2-target fight. Maybe this will be my encounter, right? Maybe this will be where my spec thrives in. Get close. Yep. We just cleave it. I can Killing Spree. Roll the bones. So we just gotta hit him. I'm just gonna keep hitting him. I don't really get much value out of hitting him because he doesn't take damage, but I do get cooldown reduction. I'm just gonna keep hitting him anyway. Like that, I can cleave them both down. I really should have changed up my talent where when I Adrenaline Rush I get like 2 buffs or more. Because I'm not really planning on keep it rolling that well.
Stop.
I just thought about something. Do you think Killing Spree gets now buffed up by broadsides because it now generates command points? So it's no longer is it a finisher but also a command point generator? They get buffed by that? That'd be hilarious. In Blitz is the AoE, yeah. Yep. Yeah, this time our damage was not nearly as high as the first group with the Shadow Priest. Although the healing seems a little better. Yeah, we did alright. My damage is kind of trash though, boys. I don't know how I feel about rogues. Hopefully this thing will get buffed up or something, but yeah, you can see like it's still dispatch, it's still mastery. Hold on, my Trickster Unseen Blade ability isn't even proccing as often as I wanted to because I don't get as many Killing Sprees anymore. I don't know, man. I don't really know if I agree with that cool Killing Spree cooldown thing. What? Okay. Alright, dude. Are we doing this again? We tried it with the last group, man. He has no idea what happened last time. I'm just gonna cloak. Blind this. I got a Dame buff on me, which is unfortunate. Got it dispelled though. I am surviving this a lot better though. Did you guys die, or was that just do I live? Or we might die here. Can't kick him, unfortunately. Okay, I could faint. I could live this.
All of you, feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Never mind, that died quick. I can get stunned from that? Oh, he takes 30% more damage when you break the spirit. That's huge. I didn't know that. Hey, Dal, what do you think about changing kill spree? I mean, I don't hate it. I think it just used to do a lot more damage. And it crashed on me. Killing spree crashed my game. That or the bosses, like, or the medium bosses' AoE ability crashed my game. I don't hate it. It just needs to hit harder. Dumb, the druid popped off. Yeah, dude, the druids are good. Druids, I feel like, are almost always good. Like, all the, like, I feel like when you talk about, like, raid content, I've seen druids complain, like, oh, we don't do any damage. But I feel like they're always useful, right? Because they got Starfall, they got dots, they got good damage, good cooldowns. Plus, you probably play Boom Kit over Feral too, so Boom is usually preferred. Like, going from expansion to expansion, I think there's more Boomy play than Feral play. I think maybe now you go back to some of the older expansions or whatever, like Classics. Probably that maybe is a little different. But yeah, I don't know. Really? Oh, come on. Broken me. Where cloak? Oh, he's doing a thing. Gotta kill that. Don't have a drone rush, unfortunately. I'm gonna blind that warp. Just to make this a little easier for us. Yeah, they end up getting buffed up, unfortunately. Yeah, druids are good, though. I'm kind of not surprised that they're in a good spot, and he's popping off, doing damage. Oh, vanish that? Yeah. Okay, well, that guy gotta get, like, pulled in. Okay, good kick. Kick is huge. I probably should have been ambush build for this. Ambush build would have been at least been a little bit easier to keep up with. He wasn't in much with the boss and AoE was cranking that damage. Me? One of the bosses was doing pretty decent on, but yeah. Even in AoE though, like there was some AoE packs where my damage has been kind of all over the place, to be honest. Definitely has not been consistent, let's just say that, yeah? I would remove my cooldown manager. Cool. Just gonna be staring at the center of my screen now, boys. No worries. Oh, I hate how that guy just runs out. Okay, another killing spree here in a second. Everybody's lined up for it. Burrow interruption. Okay, he's just gonna run away. Cool. Oh, he's also gonna run away too. Alright, at least we have these casters to hit. For now. For now. I'm sure they'll also leap out of the way. Yeah, they'll leap out. Dude, this is the most like leaper pack I've ever seen. So much stuff just like moves. We're gonna blind them just so they don't go anywhere. Yeah, I mean, there I tried to do as much damage as I could, man. It was a pretty good like target cap situation, but still, I crashed again. What is causing these crashes? It's gotta be someone in-game or somebody using a trinket or ability or something, right? Why is Blizzard top my damage? Blizzard? The AoE ability in the AoE situation? Shouldn't it be? Yeah, shouldn't Blizzard be doing a lot of AoE damage in AoE? A spell designed for AoE does a lot of AoE. Then again, I don't play Frost. Like, I don't care for Frost at all. Like, I'd rather play Arcane whenever I can. Oh, wait, what? Everybody DC'd. Okay, at least it's not me. At least it's not just me. It's everybody DC'd. We're just gonna wait. He's back. He's dead. He's dead. Chill. We'll just chill. I'm hitting 50 million glacial spikes. I didn't even notice. Okay, let's do this, right? I'm gonna position this. I'm gonna do a slash reload. Yeah, details. Is it details that's giving people errors? It might be details because it did say detail error or something in my slash say. Oh, not slash say, but in my chat thing. Yeah, wish you could actually see your... Oh! Yeah, I cannot see your tier set. He tells me the Fire Mage version of the tier set. Casting Pyro Blast has a 200% chance to cast Glacial Spike. Glacial cast this way, don't rude. Additionally, Glacial Spike now benefits from Ignite. Yeah, I only see the Fire version. Computer gets Gigadam. Well, whoever's doing that Gigadam, it ain't me. Let me be honest here. It ain't me. Rogue is nerfed. We had really good killing spree. I don't know if they reduced the cooldown of killing spree to 3 minutes, which means we don't have to like worry about using it as often. I kind of like if you're gonna keep it that long of CD, you gotta crank. You gotta do like 12 million damage for 7 comp points. You gotta do a ton of damage to make up for it. Because as it is right now, oh, my thing reset completely. Damn it. Does it show Frost version? No, it does not. It doesn't show anything. I need to actually hop on the spec to see it. Yeah, that is so unfortunate, man. They gotta buff it. I don't know why they didn't tune it with like the cooldown. I need a rogue like class guy to come back to the game or say something in the community. Is this working? There we go. Oh, fuck it. Keep it easy on myself. Are you the rogue class guide? Nah. I'm the guy that makes guides on rogues, yes, but the class guide writer? No. No, it'd be Guy. I do know Guy though. That would be Guy. Or Solo. Or Zach was doing him on Discord. Or whoever does him. Is it Solo? It might be Solo on. Oh, okay, we're gonna die. Is it got a big defensive here? Yeah. Oh yeah. Ego Shaman died. I'm gonna die. Damn, dude. Come on, man. What we probably should have done there is we should have pulled one, let him do this AoE, then pull the other big guy, let him do it, and then desync their AoEs, because do AoEs at once is probably not helping. The Shadow Conduit? Wait, what? Something about my Algari summon Shadow Conduit. I have no idea. Yeah, we're probably gonna take a lot of damage here. Oh, they're dead. Okay, cool. We go again. I did die, but like, yeah. Yeah, killing spree needs to hit a lot harder. I don't know why they didn't buff it with a longer cooldown. More belt tuning and reset. Charge bolts are basically dead. Charge crystal technically at best. It's like 1% DPS. Do a bug with randomness that's working. Easy to die some trigger. Could be very marginal gain, higher, I don't know, depends on 64 belt. Had a screwed here, but you might go back to 684 belt to see that's the approximately gain. Dude, they actually killed the best power for Outlaw. That sucks. Damn. Pull one side. Yeah. Yeah. Once the tank gets on, let him know. I've still got the overall. I wish I did, man. I wish I did. I know I'm not doing great damage on Rogue. Kind of screwed us so far, but we'll see. I don't know why my mastery is hitting as hard as it does. Is it because of Unseen Blade? I don't even feel like I'm getting a lot of Unseen Blade procs either. It says I'm supposed to be getting 30% more, but since I can't kill spirits regularly, I'm just losing out on them. Yeah, I really wish I went the ambush build. I feel like that would have been at least a bit more consistent, and then I could at least get surprising strikes value. Wait, attacks and generate calm points deal 50% increased damage to face targets. Killing spree generates calm points now. Does that get benefits? 50% more damage on crits? That could be nuts. Oh, 5 buff. Okay, big killing spree. Try to see if I can just keep them here. Yep. Yep, and then you can pull next. Be able to pull next. Yep. Perfect. The kill spree's back, so I'm just gonna keep hitting this guy for a bit. Kill spree's back. Just gonna barrel at him for a bit. So there, at least, I kind of did damage. You know? There, I kind of sort of did some damage. But here I want to pick up my soul thing as soon as I see it. I should be able to do it pretty quick. Yeah, oh, that's quick. Should be able to get another one. Yep. Gonna get the hell out of dodge. I'm pretty sure it should be up close so I can do damage. Look at those pistols, dude. It looks awesome. Well, if anything, Killing Spree looks amazing. But damage-wise, you can see I'm doing like nothing. Huh? Doing 1.1 million damage to the boss, which is not ideal. And maybe going for a Adrenal's build or a ambush build would have been the play with Trickster. Or maybe I just want to go coin build. Maybe coin build is the play. If I get Killing Spree, just go coins. Coin flips. Killing Spree again. Boomkin is dead, but it's taking me this long to at least catch up to his damage, though. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I feel like this screwed Rogues over a little. Got all my buffs immediately. Cool. Ikodomo Dani done. My overall is pretty bad. Yeah. Why is mastery hitting this hard? Is it because I have a lot of master in my gear? I definitely have more master than I normally would. Definitely have a lot more master than I normally would. But that seemed like a little much. Somebody will believe what I did wrong, please. I have no idea, man. What's his name? Mindy? I have no idea. I have no clue, bro. Bro, watch your videos for several years. Wanted to know if possible to take part in 501. Yeah, anybody and everybody's welcome, man. We're doing Friday for EU, Saturday for NA. Everybody can join us. Literally anyone can join. Would have been me not healing pretty off balance for the first time. Yeah. Like clones and not get by stuff. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Does it take you back to Dornagal? Okay. Yo, Jake, do you have like a screenshot of the overall? I just want to see like what my overall for the entire run was. Because mine is only going to show like last few pulls. Which I definitely was not doing. The fact that Fire Blast is 10% of your damage is nutty, by the way. That is wild. Literally just get free fire blasts. I see what you said, like when it's like basically lance damage just without the cleave, yeah. The dude hit like for 3 mil per on average. And the crit a lot too, that's crazy. Got a hole. Okay, yeah, so we have the overall here. So even with the boom kit being dead, my damage was really, really bad, bro. I played out my ass today. I did as best as I could. Boom kit was literally AFK and DC'd for a good portion of the final boss. And my damage was barely above his. Barely. Yeah, they gotta do some with rogues, man. They did say they want to like streamline us, but I don't really know if I feel streamlined. You know what I mean? Let me take a look at those patch notes. Did they say anything else besides the fact that they nerfed our killing spree? Killing spree now only strikes enemies in front of you, and its cooldown has been increased to 3 minutes. It was 1.5 minutes. Icon updated. Yeah, they said nothing. Look, okay, I know in the Rogue Discord they had it like, oh man, killing spree is such a long duration. Maybe we'll be canceling it early. And they were like, alright, let's just make it a 3-minute cooldown. Let's make it less usable. And it's like, dude, please. Don't write to the devs anything. Just hold. Because look, the way, I feel like the way that Blizz looks at Rogue and the way that Rogue Discord looks at Rogue is we're using some tech to kind of like break some of our playstyles and break some of our gameplay like logic to do more damage. Blizzard doesn't realize it, I don't think. I don't even know if we have a rogue dev, dude, honestly. Now it makes me think maybe we don't have a rogue dev. Set this here. Can't wait for the new Hearthstone toy reprise drops in Dimensions. Oh yeah, that thing is gonna be nutty. What does it look like? I guess I can't really see what it looks like. Oh, Cosmic Hearthstone. Oh. Best to close your eyes while hurling home through the great dark beyond. Wait, that actually sounds awesome. Yeah. Hell yeah. Did they change any of these bosses? Dimensions is still freaking massive. It better be like an insane fight, man. Can't believe they added Center Earth again. Basically the second Center Earth. Okay, let's see. Let's go into my let's do a Trickster. It's like M plus cleave build, right? No, that's the wrong one. No, there's one that's like a ambush M plus. Yeah, ambush M plus. Maybe you have to play the ambush M plus build with the new Trickster and killing spree. Because then at least you get a ton of column point generation and spending that's super efficient. I said rate start progression of the dungeons is the end of the game this time. It'll be interesting. Story wise, yes, it is interesting. I agree with that. It is interesting take how they're doing it. Let's go ahead and some train dummies for a second. I think there's a bunch of Morales too. We could do Morales. I just want to see if this feels any better playstyle rotation wise. Or you just go coin build instead. Because it might. Did you see the mythic mount yet? I did, yeah. I took a look at the mythic mount. Pretty sure you could, like, if I pull it up here on mythic, right? Mythic. Unbound Void Eater. Yeah, that thing looks sick. I want it. It's probably one of the coolest mounts they've added in a while. It's straight up a nether drake, dude. Straight up a nether drake. Like, literally made out of cosmos. I really like this, like, neck thing you got going on. How it's, like, floaty. Almost like a wave. I like it. Oh, yeah, everybody out here testing. And then same train dummies. Yeah, okay, let's try with the, do this. Roll. Didn't get the best rolls, but it's okay. Yo, the amount of column points to get out of this is nuts. $8 million. And with this, you can get the coup de grace value a lot better. Right, you can basically do a coup de grace with the ambushes and pistol shots. It's not really worth like having to re-roll twice in a row, whatever. Like a killing spree in a little bit. Killing spree back up. Yeah, like 7 million out of this. This is going to be target capped, so like if I add some more mobs or add some more targets, then it'll probably play a little better. Not that much better. Okay, big killing spree. And then I can follow up with a coup de grace, pistol shot coup de grace. This build does give you a lot of those damage procs. And then you drone rush, so you can get basically a guaranteed next roll to be at least 2 buffs, if not more. I could use that for cooldown reduction. Wait, what? First data mine housing assets? Hold on a second. Housing stuff here? Holy dude. Okay, well, putting killing spree on a 3-minute cooldown, you could actually definitely get like a very interesting flow to this. The flow is definitely interesting, but the ability needs to hit a lot harder. Look at that cooldown reduction. Wait, I'm taking the 3-minute cooldown and turn it into what? So I use killing spree, right, chat? I just use killing spree. I'll tell you when I get killing spree back. Can I do another vanish? Got coup de grace again. Coup de grace. Pistol, coup de grace. And kill spree is a kill spree is back. 20. Wait, a 3-minute cooldown becomes a 20-second CD. You kidding me? Wait. They might have to make this ability a 6-minute CD if they really want it to be like super long. Imagine. Okay, I'm gonna restart it. I'm gonna try it again. Then I can kill spree now, right? Roll the bones. Kill spree now. Double coup de grace. And kill spree's back. Yeah, kill spree's back. So a 3-minute cooldown becomes a 20-second CD then. Essentially. Because of the tier set. I still think it needs to hit harder. Like way harder. Alright, don't give him any ideas. So I can see why they reduce the cooldown or why they increase the cooldown of the ability. But make it hit harder. Make it worth your time, because now it takes a little bit of an effort to get the ability back. But now it needs to hit a little harder, Blizzard. I guess the tier set does give us huge cooldown reduction. Well, the damage on 4 targets being about 7 feels a little better. And I may even get a better unseen blade value. I'm actually kind of okay with this. Yeah, maybe you just go ambush again. Maybe that's a little more synergetic. Now I could just pistol again. My next roll of the bones is going to give me a good buff, hopefully. So I can roll again if I need to. Like here I can actually roll into pistol, into basically a double empowered finisher coup de grace. Vanish here. Bunch of ambushes, bunch of pistols. Killing spree again. Into a coup de grace, ambush coup de grace, or a drone rush coup de grace. Yeah, the cooldown reduction on this thing is nuts. I'm gonna re-roll, better buff. And I just need a couple more finishers. Coup de grace. Killing spree. I don't have blade flurry anymore. Damage is gonna be just a natural little lower because of that. Because I'm a dummy. Yeah, I mean, they're hitting the target the entire time. On-Scene Blade is getting more value because I'm getting more ambushes. So I'm able to focus it up. Drone Rush has a 95% uptime, which is kind of nuts. And killing speeds are back up every 2 seconds. Or 20 seconds. On the 3-minute cooldown becomes a 20-second cooldown because of the ambush version of cooldown reduction. You just get a lot more value on column point generation within the opportunity. Ambush is just more effective for it. Then pistol shots also very effective because you're getting so much high flow of column points out of this playstyle. You can just start sending finishers at 5 column points instead of max. So you just basically build, finisher, build, finisher, build, finisher, because you're spending less globals building like you would to keep rolling, and more just finisher, finisher, finisher. Especially when you get crack shots, it's just back-to-back finishers, so you're just spending less global building. Like, it's just kind of nuts. Let me see this update here. First, housing assets for 11.2. Oh, these are like all the housing assets, huh? Pandaren, tables, a little cart. That's kind of cute. Goblin chests, goblin chairs, high mounted torrent chests, drums, canoe. You can have a canoe in the house. I guess you can like hang a canoe as like a decoration, right? Or I guess have it like pressed up against the wall. How do you feel about Outlaw rogues are going to be picked in dungeons? Nah, probably not. Night elves. That's cute. Nightborn. Oh, Nightborn? I was gonna say Venthier, but okay, Nightborn apparently. I guess that is a doodad for the house. Signpost. I like that. Although I wouldn't put that inside of a house, I put it outside. Can you decorate outside of your home too? I make a signpost. Almost like a mailbox. You probably could make a mailbox, right? Signpost under that like a box. Like put this under that, right? Bookshelf. And like mailman can come by, put in parchments. I don't know about this down here, but you know, rugs I like, crates I like, fence. Oh, this all Nightborn decorations. That's a Nightborn. Okay, Nightborn fence. Yeah, I can see it. Cage. What would you put in this cage? I guess you could put like weapons, almost like a display case. Bro, 100%. Telling you right now, somebody's gonna have some kind of den of a deviously designed den, where they'll just put up straight up like Goldshire Naked Night of Dancers in these cages for like a club type of thing or something. 100% guarantee. Straight up. But children, 100%, dude. Somebody's gonna make a house. There's just gonna be rows of cages and dancing night elves inside of them. 100% bookshelf. I like it. I don't like the colors, but I hope that you can change the gold to something else. I also don't like how low resolution this is here, but it still looks good. Draenei. This doesn't make me think Draenei, like a bush, but I guess the crystal at the top is Draenei. Dalaran mask makes sense. Miscellaneous barracks. Mechagon lights. Flying books. I like that. Fire. I like that. Bookcase. I like that too. Dragon, I guess Dragonflight book pile, telescope, yeah, Dragonflight stuff. Hunter, that's an order hall. I like that. That looks cool. That's kind of neat. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? All right, let's take a look at the Outlaw build. So the Trickster Outlaw can work. What about if I did the M+ build and like I went coin? And I guess for this, what you do is you take out Killing Spree, put it here. And you go coin build. And I wonder if you play Cold Blood. I don't think so, right? Because you technically can do Cold Blood, and Dispatch will you do coin flips. They can match. Or I guess you could do this for a passive version. And this tier set too is interesting. Ghost of Strike deals more damage. Has 44% increased duration. Edge case now flips an additional coin, so you get double coin flips on the edge. Activated Ghost Strike also triggers this effect. Having a lucky fate bound coin reduces the cooldown of a Adrenaline Rush by 30 seconds and Ghost Strike by 15 seconds. But you kind of want to basically get that in the opener, so you could use this abilities pretty regularly. 15 seconds, so this becomes like a 1.15 or 1.35 or something. This is a minute 30, so it's gonna be minute 15. Let's try this. Okay, good. This is more like that original keep it rolling version of Outlaw. I didn't get lucky coin though, unfortunately. Just kind of what you want to do in the opener though. Yeah, if you don't get lucky coin, you're kind of screwed, unfortunately. You throw up an illusion. I'll take a look at it in a second. Yeah, the coin flip rogue is not dealing nearly the same damage that was hoping. Oh, I did get my lucky coin though. Hold on, maybe we try again with lucky coin, because that'll give me a huge cooldown reduction. Right? Okay, with cooldown reduction on Ghost Strike, that actually feels kind of okay. Yeah, except I feel like this is gonna end up being like a very much a single target priority build. Yeah, the coins are doing okay, and I guess you can really ramp up tails to do a bit of damage. I guess it's alright. Doesn't feel that great though, chat. Because it takes a while for you to get the lucky coin, and you can actually like totally just like get unlucky in the opener. I think, yeah. I think maybe just going like full Trickster is the play. Like this is probably going to be really good on single target. And probably good in PvP. It just feels very single target heavy, right? That's kind of how it feels. It's not bad. It just kind of feels very single target focused. Yeah, 1.3 minutes AD, 1.5, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm sure they'll do some tuning. Hopefully they'll do some tuning. I really think they need to give the coin an ability to AoE, because the coin right now like does more damage when it doesn't hit nearby targets, but they need to give this more AoE components. Because if the coin at least did some AoE damage, I think it'd be really strong. But as it is right now, I feel like it's just a little underwhelming, at least for the time being. I think ambush killing spree is the play. I do think the other specs maybe will play a little better though. I feel like a funnel build for assassination with big and venom damage and coin stuff might be really good. But even that one I think runs into very similar issues. You'll probably play Fatebound then, or no, not Fatebound. You'll probably play Deathstalker. Good in neighborhoods and towns, assuming. Yeah, maybe. 3-minute CD and killing spree. It is the 3-minute CD, but you can get it down to like 20 seconds though. So it's like 3 minutes, but it's a quote unquote. Alright, chat. Well, with that, I probably need to pop off for the night, man. Probably need to pop off for the night. Bring back Dispatch doing a with Fatebound. Yeah, like if Dispatch had like a thing where you could just take, or Fatebound had like enough talents where, I mean, you technically already do, but it's only to like 2 other targets. But if we did AoE, I think it would be really good. Like if we just didn't have to play Crackshot as Fatebound, I think it'll play a lot better, right? Maybe it just like promoted using Dispatch and only Dispatch instead of Between the Eyes didn't use between the eyes just for the buff, I think that'd be fine. But yeah, let me see this thing. Lika? Oh, it's from Lika PvP in chat. Oh, that is cool looking. Look at that. I mean, it's kind of low quality. Oh, there it is. That is pretty. I wish it had more of like, oh, that looks better from this angle. Yo, that looks cool. On the maze, that looks better. On the sword, it doesn't look as good, but I think you need to like rotate him. Okay, I see it now. It's like an arcane flowy thing. I get it. I get it. Wait, that's just a PvP illusion? That is a PvP illusion, yeah. That is a PvP illusion. Bring back, yeah. Anyway, boys, I am gonna go. I do have a raid to get into. I got some work I gotta do tonight. I need to get some food because I haven't eaten anything today at all. I've had like a snack over on my bed for a bit, but I've just been busy ever since I got up. So I'm probably gonna be busy tonight with all this new 11.2 stuff. I'm probably going to take another look at some of the other classes. Maybe Mage, man. Maybe I really want to do a video looking at every single tier set. Although I feel like that video would take forever to work on tonight with me raiding as well. So, yeah. I'll need to figure something out. But, yeah, I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Probably, I think tomorrow might be a day off. And then we're back Thursday so we can do raid testing. I think that's what we'll do. Maybe one video per class here. You know, I could do a video per class set. I feel like it'll be, I mean, I basically could make a ton of content out of that, yeah. I could, technically. Normally, I like to do like a video where I look at every single class set in a single video with like chapter marks or whatever. But like, yeah, I don't know. When I tell YouTube, I try to be ethical about it and look at like all the different tier sets in one single video. I don't know, I just... To me, kind of makes sense, but maybe filled up on content until midnight. But yeah, I'm gonna be filled up. I mean, with just the stuff that we have already for 11.2, for so many different class stuff for me to take a look at. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe would that be ethical? Because I still want to do some videos for like 11.17, or like if someone comes up in between. I already have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 projects. At least here, and that's just like some of the first ones I jotted down, but there's so much more to talk about. Maybe more content equals more ethical. I mean, I felt like an ethical video would be to take a look at all the different tier sets in a single sitting, look at the actual appearances, go over every single bonus for every spec. But maybe that would be a lot. Yeah, maybe just take a look at the bonuses. Maybe. I need to think about it. It would make it easier, because I feel like sitting down and looking at one class bonus per video would make sense. It'd be at least a little bit more bite-sized for me to like really figure out what the bonuses do, how to play, all that, right? Maybe. But the fact that some of them are going to have like a crossover, like you take a look at your first class spec, the first 2 bonuses are pretty new, and then it's kind of like you take a look at a second spec, and then you see all the bonuses basically, and they don't really change too much for like the last spec that you. I don't know, man. I'll need to think about it. I want to do like a big video looking at all those things. 3 specs per vid, right? Yeah, but that's like 12 videos though of just looking at tier pieces. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe, dude. Maybe. I'll need to think about it. I don't even think about it. Music? Hello? That is a thought, though. Would you actually watch Like whatever class you're interested on, watch a couple of them. 12 new videos down, let's go. Bro, maybe. Look, if anything, maybe I'll try that tonight with Death Knight then. Yeah, because I feel like I've looked at the class of Death Knight pretty closely. So take a look at the tier set. Like, here's all the new changes. Here's the tier set. Kind of caps off that class. So I'm just like, okay, good on DK unless they get like some kind of huge update. You know what I mean? Maybe. I'm bad judge. I watch every video long. Fair enough. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just do a separate video of like, I don't know. Maybe I feel like an ethical play would be either do a video, take a look at class for 11-2. Here are the new talents. Here's the new tier set, right? And add that in there. Because I still got a bunch of other classes I want to take a look at tonight. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think what I'll still do is I'll do like a big tier set video. I think I won't do it class by class. I think it'll be ethical just to do it like all of them. I feel like if I were to like want to see a video on like 11-2 stuff, like seeing all the class tier sets visually and what the tier sets do, and you could just skip the chapter marks to look at all of them. To me, I'd find that I'd probably watch that myself. I'd probably watch myself as a video. But doing one at a time, I don't know. Because you can only see so much about a tier set, right? Besides, wow, cool, okay, maybe good. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them are probably going to go through changes anyway. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to go. You guys have a wonderful one. The longer I hang around, the less time I give myself to get some food and then get ready for the raid. But you guys are wonderful, beautiful. I got to go get my belt really quickly and grab a bite. So I'll catch you guys all in the next stream. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys all probably not tomorrow, probably Thursday. I think tomorrow I'll take a day off. And then we'll come back Thursday, do raid testing, and then do some dungeon testing. I think that's what I'll do. Because if I stream tomorrow, then I will be tired Thursday. Thursday will be an early day, and that just would be awful for me. So probably no stream tomorrow. We'll be back Thursday, I think. Yeah. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful one. Peace.
Our whole existence rests on the edge of this delicate balance.